Yo, what's for breakfast, YouTube? Wait, you can see me in the reflection. Hello. Today is a different type of video. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be teaching you how to mod your arcade stick. So, of course, it's usually going to be from the stock JLF lever, which is it usually looks like this. I removed it already, but it usually looks like this, ball top thing that you see on like most levers, right? But so you're here because you want to upgrade your arcade stick to a Korean lever or some other type of lever. Now, as you can see, I already have the golden lever here, but sadly we do have to say goodbye to this dude right here. But we are going to get a new one. That's why we are transferring this. Now, of course, before we start, or you know what, let's go ahead and start right away. But before you disassemble anything, make sure that you have all your, como se dice, your tools. So, of course, your handy dandy screwdriver, right? And you need the Phillips most of the time. And you would need a flathead or some type of flat key, because that's what you're gonna be using to remove the like the top, because there's like a little thing that you put in there, so you can counter spin it or something of that matter. I'm kidding. And of course, yeah, you do need your Korean lever, which is this one. This is the Alpha N. I'm switching it from my regular Deja to the Wrap N for now. And then if this is your first time switching to a from a Japanese lever to a K lever, you do need something like this. This is the what is this called? This is the adapter. Basically from your regular Japanese levers, it plugs in, right? But the Korean levers, as you can see here, you have to stick in the wires individually for like up, left, down, right, instead of like having yo, shit, did I scratch it? No, I didn't. Hopefully I didn't. Anyways, this is how a Japanese lever looks like. Let me see. Focus up. As you can see, you just like plug it in. So this is basically what it is. This is the same plug-in. As you can see, it's just a splitter of some type. Yep, if it's focusing up. All right. So you do need to get this. I think it's like $5. But plus shipping is like 10, 15. Depends where you live. I'm gonna put a link on the description just in case. Alright, now that you got your parts, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this. Well, by disassemble, I mean I'm just gonna remove the back part so that we can work on it. Again, keep in mind, the warranty is void already. If you're someone that keeps your warranty and stuff, be careful, because once you open this up, it's gonna be voided out. So just a little heads up. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. People ask me always like, oh, breakfast, what do you play on? Arcade stick, right? As you all know. And some people ask, oh, how did you start playing arcade stick? The thing is, I started on the D-pad, more specifically on the PSP or PS Vita. So I used to play Tekken 6 with my best friend using the PS Vita, and while we were in college, we just played Tekken like day and night. Like we come in, class, and we play every time there's a break, and that's basically how I got most of my knowledge, because we just play like random characters. You know, I wasn't good back then. We were just mashing, we were just spamming, but I did practice combos very early on. So, and the same with my friend. He is on the same level as me at that time, so like it was fun. So if you know, if you're like asking me how I got better, it's because I played with the same level of skill, I guess. And then we both got better because we fought after we fought like each other's, right? Like the same level skill, we fought somebody that's higher level on our local arcade. And basically that's how I learned how to play arcade stick, because you know, you can't plug in your D-pad or your whatever you have on the arcade, because you're forced to use the arcade sticks there. So back then, right? Back then I was like, oh, I would smoke these dudes if I was on my D-pad, blah 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 blah, right? That's cope, bro, because they were better than me. So anyways, okay, I got the plate off. So you can see, very nice. Put that away for now, and be careful, it's sharp. I just stabbed myself. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, somewhere in there. Oh, and keep your screws too. You don't want to lose that. I'm gonna put it here. Baba booey. So yeah, like I learned arcade stick because I was basically forced to. Anyways, years passed, I just kept playing arcade stick. I got used to it, and now I joined a Tekken 7 tournament at that time, and I didn't have a arcade stick, so I was forced to use a D-pad. And then I was like, man, if I had my arcade stick, I would smoke these guys. That was also cope, because I would have been smoked. All right. Before we continue with my little story, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble the stick as well. Now, this is the golden lever, and what's cool about this, remember when I told you that you need like a little flathead to like put your flathead there and then remove the top? Here with the golden lever, they actually have a little hole on here, if you can see it. I don't know if I can zoom in, but it's somewhere there, and you just put this little Allen wrench to counter steer it, and now you can remove the top. Voila, you see that little clean gold and black color that matches the wrap end? Oh my goodness, so sexy. Okay, so we're gonna keep this as well on the side somewhere here. And then now you have an open, oh shit, okay, I don't want to scratch anything. Now you have an open thing. Don't get distracted by all these wires. Don't care. I don't care. What we're gonna do is there's going to be 4 screws that you need to remove. That's like keeping the lever from the arcade stick, or the arcade casing. So you're just gonna remove those 4. Make sure that it's the one that's like, you know, keeping it intact. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. So yeah, like I kept playing arcade stick, and at that time I was playing P1 and P2, right? But then you know, any Mishima player will tell you this, but like it's easier to wave dash on the right side compared to the left side. Now there are some gifted people, right? Like some crazy people that I know, and they can just play both the left side and the right side, no problem. But I'm not on that level, and I don't know if I'm gonna be on that level because I'm a lazy person that's not gonna practice P1. I'm just gonna play P2. So I'm gonna keep this here so that there's no empty space. All right, here you go. That's the little angel. That's for my wife. So yeah, like that's why I play P2, because I basically thought it was easier. Oh shit, that is not 4. I am missing a brother. Or maybe I left it as 4 or as 3. I don't care, bro. Okay, so now I already have this like plugged in on the little thing here. And this is going to be the same as your JLF or your Japanese lever. You're just gonna have to remove that. Papoy baboy. So now we have finally disassembled it. So we are good to go. This is something that you wouldn't have to do. This is something that me personally, it's my problem. But the Deja wouldn't fit the regular plates on, like, you know, the Alpha N, the one that I have. Oh, this one. It doesn't fit it wouldn't fit using the regular plate that we have. So I had to steal the golden levers plate so that it fits the Alpha N. I feel like that's confusing. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch the plates real quick because I am gonna sell the golden lever. So I want to give him the whole entire thing. And basically, you just unscrew the 4 top screws like so, and you should be good. And you know, at first I was like, I don't want to sell the golden lever. It's like a keepsake, right? I bought it from Evo, but it's more of like an impulse buy. I don't need it, you know. I had a fully functioning lever, but I still wanted to buy it because, oh yeah, golden lever, it's so good. I love golden lever. But unfortunately, it was too stiff for me. Pause if needed. So I couldn't play properly. Alright, so anyways. Oh yeah, and the Deja that I have, it was given to me by a good friend, the Danny. Shout out to him. I love the Deja naked. Okay, so now it is naked. Pause. Oh my goodness, what do I do? Okay, so there's like a little name there that says Alpha N. Alpha lever. So that we know that that's going to be like, I know, it doesn't matter, you don't have to know. So I'm just gonna change that, grab this other one. But yeah, it's so fun going to tournaments. You meet a lot of people. Oh, is that metal shavings? Oh my goodness, don't want to give that anywhere. Slap that. Okay, but yeah, I went to Evo last year. I got this golden lever and I haven't been using it, so I was like, you know what, instead of just keeping it, I'm gonna go ahead and trade arcade stick, but that's going to be a surprise. I'm gonna be trading this lever to a friend and I'm gonna make a review on that new lever, which is, I have been wanting to buy that, but it's kind of, you know, I gotta save, you know. I have so many levers, as you can see on the side here. I have this was given to me by Creamy, so that doesn't count. But I have this bottom 2 that I bought that I'm not using, so I gotta get rid of it because I'm buying a new one. And you're thinking, another one? How many levers do you have? But I'm gonna ask you this. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but here, I'm just gonna be switching this. So now the golden lever is going to be golden again, and this is why they called it a golden lever, because it's gold. No, I'm kidding, I don't know. I have to research why they call it the golden lever. So just put back the screws. By the way, I'm just yapping here, sorry. You know, if you're new to the channel, this is something that I don't usually do, but if you love seeing content like this, like tutorials and shit, sorry, I shouldn't cuss, tutorials and stuff, well, you should go ahead and sub, like, and comment down below, or something of that matter. Okay, I'm not gonna edit this, actually. I'm just gonna post it as is because it's an experiment, you know. Okay, so I'm not gonna give this guy this because this is mine. I'm gonna be using this. Sorry, not sorry. Plus frames, that's the guy that I'm gonna be trading with, by the way. Shout out to him. Make sure to check out his channel. He makes a lot of good, actually quality reviews on levers, different types, and you're probably gonna see one of the things that he's gonna give to me. But okay, I'm just gonna assemble this just to show you. But look at that golden lever, brother. Or sister, I don't judge. Okay. Alright, so now let's assemble my original lever, the Alpha N. This is taking longer than I thought it would, and I'm just yapping here. But anyways, you know what? Another thing that made me good on Tekken is those kids, bro. The kids in the arcades, they have no shame. They do not care, bro. Back in Tekken 5 when I started, right, in the arcades, not when it released, but like when I just started playing, there was like a Tekken 5 arcade. These kids will use Lily and just spam the cartwheel, bro. And I was so mad because I do not know how to deal with the cartwheel. I didn't know what was punishable. I didn't know what was safe. I didn't know anything. And these dudes were doing cartwheels into 10-hit combos, into freaking abuse you, bro. So that was annoying. Alright. But yeah, that's why I know a little bit of Lily, because you know what? If you can't beat him, join him type beat. Okay, so now you have an empty lever, right? And you need to put your new lever, your Korean lever. So it's gonna look like this, right, with the top. But of course, it's not gonna fit in the hole. That's what, okay, let's not make that joke. But it's not gonna fit in the hole. That's why you have to remove it. And that's where the little flathead thingy comes to play. So you have to put that in there and then you remove it. But the thing is, your lever might not come with, like, it might come disassembled, right? So you're just gonna have to follow the instructions on that one. There's gonna be like a little picture in there. I'm gonna show you this because I'm not gonna disassemble this to show you. But as you can see, there's like, okay, top into like, okay, let me see. This is kind of like, okay, it's in Korean, but 안녕하세요. I don't speak Korean, but you see that? You just follow that. And all right, so what I'm gonna do now is, I know that this is the top part because this is where the wire is. So I'm gonna put the name where it says alpha. Oh, I'm sorry, the dogs are barking. Actually, okay, yeah. So this one has down, left, right, up, but don't be confused because the down is actually when you press down, right? And when you press down, the little thing will go up. That's why it's pressing down. So I confused myself. Let me check. Wait, let me see. So if it's like this, right? The down, and I press down. Okay, yeah, correct. All right. You're confusing me, chat. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. Also, keep in mind, not all Japanese levers will fit a Korean lever. So you have to do your research. Because, as you can see, if you look at this Hori wrap N, there's like a bunch of space, right? So, like, that's why I am able to put a Korean lever that's big. Because look at the size difference. You see that? There's like a... This one's not too big, but like some Korean levers will be a little bit big. Just like the knee lever. Okay. As I have said... You will need... Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I don't have a script, so I'm just winging this. This is like something that I didn't plan on doing tonight. So, you're just gonna plug in this little wire, the splitter, again, on the wire that was connected to your Japanese lever. So I'm gonna do this. Baba booey. Conecta mundo. Alright. And then I've had this problem before where the wires will, like, it's kind of like rubbing on the little casing here, so it doesn't fit. So I have to put it in first before actually screwing it in, if that makes sense. Also, Also, the wiring is kind of confusing. I've never done this like first try. So I'm gonna go ahead and I took a picture. Oh, like this. Sorry. Is it gonna focus? Ah. Focus. Focus. Unfocused. Okay. Anyways, I took a picture of the wiring so I know how it goes. Okay, so down is actually orange. And then right is yellow. Up is red. And then left is green. So keep that in mind, chat. But that might be different from what you have, because for some reason they're not always the same. Just FYI. FYI means for your information, by the way. And by the way is BTW. BTW, okay? Alright. I don't think it matters, so I'm just gonna start plugging in it. Now I'm saying. Okay. Alright, so where is green? Alright, green. Green means go. Shit. Okay, don't cuss, kids. Alright, okay, let's just start with the green, I guess. This is why I wasn't an electrician, bro, because I cannot do wires. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do electrician because I didn't know it was a thing. Okay, orange. By the way, did you guys know I work from healthcare? In healthcare. Because Filipinos love healthcare. Asian people love healthcare. Oh, you gotta be a doctor. You gotta be a lawyer, an engineer, you know? But mom, I wanna be a streamer. No, son. You're not gonna get any followers. Huh. Look at me now. No, I'm kidding. My parents are very supportive. I'm just making up stuff. But there were times where they were like, man, do your studies, or else you're going to Dagestan. I don't know if that's a real place or if I'm being. Don't cancel me, please. I don't know. Okay, now that I've connected it to the correct ones, right? As you can see, connected on everything. I'm gonna remove this because it's like distracting. As you can see, I have connected it on everything that's correct. And then I'm gonna put. You're gonna have to start screwing the plate back to the arcade stick. So for some reason I only have 3. I don't know why I have only 3, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. I do not care. Cause you know what, bro? I used to have a friend he's still my friend, but like I used to have a friend where we worked together with cars, and his wheels only had 3 lugs. Normally most wheels will have 5 lugs, right? And this dude only had 3, and I was like, bro, isn't that dangerous? And he's like, only if you're a pussy. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that, but he said that it should be okay because it's still holding it down. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't suggest it, right? Don't do that. Don't do as I say, or don't do as I do. Do as I say, or something. But yeah, so my car, I broke one of the lugs to the point where I only had 4, and I was like worried for the longest time. But this dude was like, "Nah, it should be good. You're good, bro." So I was like, you know what? Thank you, bro. You gave me the confidence. So now I don't have that car anymore. I miss my car. It was such a beater. Like everything was almost broken, but it got me from point A to point B, and it looks so cool. I modified the shit out of that, and it was so ugly, but I was happy, bro. But it's okay. We got a new car, and we called the new car. That's my cats. I gotta feed them after this video, but my new car is named Ruby Jane Martinevera because that's just what felt right. Okay, so now we have successfully installed the new lever. Amazing! But the job's not finished, chat. we gotta make sure, you always want to make sure that this, oh fuck, sorry, don't cuss, but that your directional inputs are correct. So what I'm gonna do, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I just smacked the PC. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch scenes here to show the Tekken game. Connecting. I'm connecting this. All right, give me a sec. Okay, so start. Okay, I'm gonna press down. No, I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you, it's always wrong. I'm annoyed. So, if I'm pressing up, it's going down. If I'm pressing left, it's going right. Oh my days. Okay, so, okay, what we're gonna do is basically turn it around, right? I just need to turn it around. Okay. All right. Shit. Sorry. Okay. There it is. Okay. I'm just gonna like remove everything. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna remove it all. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna remove it all. What I'm gonna do is something. This is a genius maneuver, by the way. Not all people know about this trick. Please fix yourself, please. All right, no, I'm kidding. So show, yo, shout out to show. I'm gonna do is like this. Okay, let me check. Wait. So let me do it like this. You know what? So Shibal. Wait. I just broke it. Alright, right up. Oh, okay, great. It worked. So what I did, fuck, I'm breaking shit. What I did is I just turned it around. Okay, so now I'm gonna screw it again. Hopefully I don't break anything else. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna screw it again. Oh yeah. If any of you are wondering, like, you know, just yapping here, but I actually used to start, when I started playing, I used to play King. Because my friend, the one that introduced me to Tekken, was playing Armor King. So I was like, oh, you know, as kids, right? As youngins, you're like, oh, I want to be like, you're my best friend. I want to be the other, like, antagonist. Of course, King is not the antagonist, but you know what I mean. So I played King, the counterpart for Armor King, and that shit blows. I switched to Armor King. I just copied him. I didn't care. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Armor King too because that's cooler. so yeah. Unfortunately, right? Tekken 7, if you remember, they didn't have Armor King right away. So I was sad, bro. Actually sad. And I didn't know who to play. So at the start, before Armor King, I actually played Paul. That's where, like, because you know, if you're a Filipino, automatically you know how to play Paul. And that's what I did. I played Paul, and he was cool. He was strong. And then after that, I also played Marduk. So when people say in my comment section, oh, just wait until Marduk comes in, bro, you Armor King mains are gonna get cooked. What they don't know is that I, myself, is also a Marduk main. Marduk was actually my highest ranked in Tekken 7 when I started like playing. It was I played ranked at the end of the season because I only played casuals. I got to purple rank, so flame me if you want. Oh, this guy is purple ranked back in Tekken 7 and now he is God 5. Oh my goodness. Rank inflation. Tekken 7. I hate leverless. Okay, that's a joke. Well, kinda, you know, like I don't know. I kinda don't like leverless too much. Okay, so let's start again. Let me switch the scene. Okay, I'm gonna press down. Oh, it's going down. I'm gonna press up. It's our moment. And I press right. It's going right. I love it. Okay. Now that you've confirmed that everything is working, I like to do something that is called checking up. So I'm just gonna make sure that everything is like plugged in, because unfortunately, unlike the Deja Naken, the wrap end is not easy access. Like, you actually have to remove all the screws in order to access everything again. And I just realized that we passed the 30-minute mark and I am yapping. I'm sorry. This was supposed to be a quick and easy guide, but now look at me. Look at me. Look at me. All right. Before you like cover it up again, make sure to put your topper. Actually, I'm just gonna keep the sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. All right, you gotta have your washer. So I'm gonna put the washer here, as you can see, because you don't want all the dust coming inside your arcade stick. So I'm gonna tighten this, right? And there's gonna be a point where even if you spin it, the lever is gonna spin with it. Get it? Ooh, bars. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, Chattingtons. I'm gonna put this little flathead here, and I'm just gonna counter spin. Fuck! Oh my god! Don't break your shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. All right. Okay. Now it is locked and loaded, Chattingtons, and now you are good to put this back. You're seeing my balding head. I'm kidding, I'm not balding. Do not ever spread a rumor that I'm balding, or else you're gonna lose something of importance. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in, push it in. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Now we're gonna grab our handy dandy toolbox with our screws and stuff and just put everything back. Okay, I cannot find the hole. That's what. Never mind. Never mind. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever watched The Office? Because that's where I got this humor from. The Office is kind of funny. I feel like it's kind of problematic at times, though. I'm gonna say it. This generation has gone soft. No, I'm kidding. Somebody said that in the local, and it was funny. I kind of agree at times though, like the FGC stuff. But that is neither here nor there. I'm not gonna comment on it. I just thought it was funny. You know, I'll be making jokes. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm like super funny, chat. Do y'all think so too? Like this one time, or like just right now at this time, at this day where I'm recording this, somebody posted, if you guys know like the American pro player Joe Crush and Rhythm, right? So they're actually twins, but some, you know, not a lot of people know that they're brothers or twins. So one of my mutuals, shout out Licecrap, he's like, wait, Joe Crush and Rhythm are brothers? And I feel like this was funny. I was like, brothers? I thought they were twins. Get it? Because twins are brothers, and I'm just being funny. I thought it was fun. I thought it was the funniest joke of my life, bro. When I thought of that, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm such a jokester. It's a floater. Anyways, chat, this is my submission to go into Streamer University 2027. Kidding. I am Toby, and that is what I say. I'm kidding. Okay. Alright. So now, I've always said so. Let's go ahead and look at that new lever. Very wow. Super wow. Do you guys know that little guy, Turkish guy, I think? So I got the alpha end there. So you can see the main buttons are Sanwa, because I am a Sanwa fanboy. Oops, sorry. Let's go ahead and take a look-see on the gaming stuff. Oopsies. Let's go practice. Okay. Ikuzo. What the heck happened to my thing? Anyways. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Very nice. So I hope you'll like this little tutorial that I did for the how to modify your lever plus yapping with breakfast sama. Breakfast kun, breakfast chan. Oh, Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka? Oh, hai. Nihongo desu. No, Nihongo ga wakarimasu. Annyeonghaseyo. Tontoy la breakfast. Kamusta kayo? Ooh, multilingual breakfast chan. What am I saying, bro? I feel like I have something wrong in my brain. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, make sure to follow for more of my tips. I'm uploaded just like this. Maybe a little background music on the back. Of course, it's on the back. All right, bye-bye.